illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Long live Palestine. Long live Gaza. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Long live Palestine. Long live Gaza. La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Long live Palestine. Long live Gaza. La ilaha illallah.
We have gathered here to show our solidarity to the people in Palestine is because we humanity, we are one. And injustice to one is injustice to all. If we allow injustice to continue in the world, then there will be no peace, there will be continuous war. We want the carnage, the oppression to stop, and that has been happening for the past 75 years in the whole of Palestine. So we are appealing to the world all over that we should give solidarity to the oppressed against the oppressor. We should not turn the oppressor to the oppressed and oppressor to the oppressed. So we Muslims in Nigeria, we are saying that let us free Palestine. People who have been subjugated for a long time. I think we should be on the side of humanity, so that if anything should happen to them and we, look other way, it can happen to us too. Remember what happened in South Africa. The whole world stood behind the people of South Africa in order to overcome the apartheid. And I think this should also be extended to the people in Gaza, the people in Palestine, because they are being killed, their women are being killed every time, their children are not going to school. So it is just humanity. So we are calling for peace, we are calling for stability, we are calling for justice. And that is the reason why we have gathered here to show our solidarity to the world. And you see, if you look at what is happening right now, the carnage is too much, the death is too much. We are talking about more than 4,000 people have been killed, and more than 13,000 people have been injured. You can see children on the road, nowhere to go. Their parents have been killed, the whole family have been wiped out. There's no, and to make matter worse, Israel has blockaded that place to the extent that no water is allowed to go in, no food is allowed to go in, no electricity. Just imagine. So that is why we are calling the world all over that we should be on the path of humanity. Let's allow humanitarian aid to go into Gaza. They have right to live. They are human beings like us, and we should have that empathy. Also, even to the Israelis, those who are the civilians in Israel, we also support their aspiration too, because they are human beings. So we want bloodshed to stop across the border. It is not about, we are about humanity altogether. But if justice is served, you can see that there will be no continual bloodshed. If you have taken people's land and you relinquish their land to them, then everybody will be in peace. The sponsors of this group are various Muslim organizations. We are concerned about what is happening to our people in Palestine, okay, in Gaza. You understand? So it is not about, nobody is sponsoring us. But if you have a certain level of humanity in you, it is just natural that we come out to show solidarity to the oppressed. So nobody is sponsoring us. We came by ourselves on our own coalition, but the organization is there. We have the security apparatus. The police have been informed about our protest. They have granted, our permission to do a peaceful protest. And as you have said, and you have seen us, there is no, any form of rowdiness and what have you. So that is the level of organization that we put into this program rally of today. And we hope that this will send a message to the world that we in Nigeria, we are also in solidarity with the oppressed, all over the world. after this process, the next step will be to continue to sensitize people, because this one is just one, okay, of the other programs that have been mapped out until justice prevails. You know, as at now, there's still no ceasefire. The bombing are still going on. So we are not going to rest. We are going to continue our advocacy for peace all over, because we are peace-loving people. Like you have rightly observed, the protest is a peaceful one, and we will continue to have such, you know, until the justice prevails.
The reason why we are supporting them is that they are one of our own, and we believe that an injury to one Muslim is an injury to all of us. So we are here to give them that moral support. We may not be on ground to support them physically, but this is what we can do to support them. And Allah is our sponsor. We do not have any sponsor anywhere. Allah is our sponsor. Our Iman is our sponsor. That is what is gingering us to pursue this cause, and it is solely because of Him. And we are very sure that Almighty Allah is going to, you know, crown our efforts by granting our sisters and brothers victory in Palestine, Gaza. To Nigerian government, to Islamic community generally, and to everybody watching and everybody that supports humanity, I think what we can do at this time is to lay our voice, to use our voice for the voiceless and speak the truth. And the truth is that we should be able to call out the aggressors and the oppressors and stand by those who are being oppressed. That is what we can do as regards the situation at the moment. We are calling on the UN and the Israel to stop the oppression. Both the women and children, they are being killed almost every day, not even now. They have been killing for 75 years. So we are supporting them because we have that human feeling in us. And we are feeling the heat. And also our first Qibla, that's Masjid al-Aqsa, is in Palestine. So it's right for every Muslim to support, because they are fighting for us, not only for those people living in Palestine. But our first Qibla is Masjid al-Aqsa, and it is the sign of Allah is there right in the Masjid al-Aqsa, and it is the logo of all Muslims, because Masjid al-Aqsa is meant for all Muslims, not only the Palestinians. So we are with them, we are in solidarity with our brothers and sisters there, because we are human and we are also with them. We want them to know that we are also with them. We want them to know that the Muslims are actually, they are not the only ones fighting for it. We are together with them. Even if we are not there physically, we are there spiritually. And we are there with the house, with everything, we are with them. And inshallah, by the special grace of Allah, Palestine shall be free. Palestine shall be free. Palestine shall be free. Individually, collectively, we are all the sponsor of this particular program. It comes this program was a success because we husband by it and we sponsor it, not an individual. We don't collect any grants of anything from an individual, but all of us collectively, because we are Muslims, and this is the cause of Allah. We are out in the cause of Allah, and we believe that Allah will reward us for what we have done. Our message to Nigerian government is that they should stand up for justice. They should stand up for freedom for the people of Palestine, because the Palestinians, they need freedom. So the government should stand up for justice. This is a call for justice, not for anything, because we are women. It is a call for humanity, not anything than humanity. So we are calling on our government to speak out and stand with the Palestinians, because it is a call for justice.
Nítorí díẹ̀ ló fi pàṣẹ pa àwọn Mùsùlùmí Nàìjíríà làwọn náà fi dìde pé Áfíríkà fẹ́ òun àwọn síjọba Nàìjíríà síjọba àgbáyé kí wọ́n náà lè mọ̀ wípé ìyà yìí ó tó gẹ́ kí wọ́n dẹ́kun àti máa pa àwọn ọmọ ìyá wa tó wà ní Palestine, wọ́n dẹ́kun láti máa pa wọ́n nípa pupa ní díẹ̀ kó náà bá lè kọ́lá kójọ kó bá wa ràn àwọn Mùsùlùmí lọ́wọ́ kó lè máa.
La ilaha illallah! La ilaha illallah! Muhammadu Rasulullah! Free Palestine! Free Gaza! La ilaha illallah! La ilaha illallah! Muhammad Rasulullah. Don't leave Palestine. Don't leave Gaza. La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Don't leave Palestine. Don't leave Gaza. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Don't leave Palestine. Don't leave Gaza. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Don't leave Palestine. Don't leave Gaza. La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Don't leave Palestine. Don't leave Gaza. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Don't leave Palestine. Don't leave Gaza. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Don't leave Palestine. Don't leave Gaza.